The schematics in Modern Warfare Zombies are extremely powerful. Once found, they allow you to craft an unlimited amount of wonder weapons, all the perks, pack-a-punch crystals, and ether tools with the cooldown. So in this video, we're going to go over how you get all of these schematics and the quickest way to farm them. We're also going to show you methods to complete contracts in the tier 3 red zone super easily solo, because some of the schematics require that. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. So starting off, let's go over the two different types of schematics. There's the mission reward schematic, then there's the RNG contract completion schematic. The mission reward schematics you are guaranteed to get when you complete certain missions of the campaign. So just going through and completing Act 1 through 3, you are going to unlock all of these. For Act 1, you can get the uncommon Aether tool and the quick revive perk. For Act 2, you can get the rare Aether tool and the cryo freeze ammo mod. Then for Act 3, you can get the death perception perk and the Wonder Waffle DG2, allowing you to spawn in with the Wonder Waffle every 48 hours. Next, we've got the contract rewards. Every time you pick up a contract and complete it, there's a rare chance you earn a schematic, and the schematic you get depends on what tier you did the contract in. So if you complete a contract in tier 1, you have a random chance of earning the stamina perk, the Deadshot perk, the speed cola perk, the brain rot ammo mod, or the napalm burst ammo mod. Then in tier 2, if you complete a contract, you have a random chance of getting one of these schematics, the raw Ethereum crystal, which pack-a-punches your weapon to tier 1, the Juggernaut perk, the PhD flopper perk, the Shatter Blast ammo mod, or the Deadwire ammo mod. Then if you complete a contract in tier 3, the red zone, these are the hard ones. These are the potential schematics you could get: the refined Ethereum crystal, which pack-a-punches your weapon to tier 2, the elemental pop perk, the tombstone perk, the epic ether tool, which makes your weapon purple rarity, or it could even be the ray gun schematic, allowing you to spawn in with a ray gun every 48 hours. So now let's go over the quickest way to farm these schematics. We're going to show both solo and co-op methods, starting with zone 1. And in zone 1, it really doesn't matter if you're playing co-op or solo. The method's going to be pretty much the same. This isn't really a hard area. This is meant to be easy, and most people aren't going to struggle playing solo doing these tier 1 contracts. And since all the contracts in tier 1 are easy, you want to focus on the fastest contracts. That way you can get the most amount of schematics per hour. These are the contracts you want to be farming in the tier 1 zone. The first one being eliminate the bounty. The reason this one's so good for farming is because there's only one objective. Once you pick up the phone, it just wants you to go to the area marked on the map, and there's going to be a boss, and you got to take down the boss. Having a pack-a-punch weapon does help with this objective, but even without pack-a-punch, you're going to be fine. It's just going to take a little bit longer. As soon as you finish the objective, this reward rift is going to spawn, and this goes for all contracts. This is where you're going to get the schematic. All of the schematics you get will always spawn in one of these. Unfortunately, we didn't get one, but guess what? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our next contract. The Aether Extractions is another good one. However, this one is a little bit difficult solo because this objective has mercenaries, meaning there's going to be people shooting at you, not just zombies. For this contract, all you have to do is overload the 3 Aether Extractors and you're done. So there's one, third one gone, and there's our reward. Once again, no schematic this time. And the third contract I like to do in the tier 1 zone is the Spore Control contract. For this contract, all you're going to do is open the marked toolbox, and I'd recommend stowing the rest of these. Whenever I see people do this contract, they just pick up 2 of these and then come back to the toolbox. You can actually carry all of these on you. We're going to throw these on the frozen eggs. Another one here. Equip some more. And a few seconds after you throw the inhibitor down, you're going to be able to shoot the eggs and break them. To finish this objective, all you have to do is break all the eggs. Now the rift, chance for a schematic, and nope, no schematic. Now there's plenty of other contracts in tier 1 you're able to do, but most of the other contracts have time limits, meaning there's no way to just speed through it. And when it comes to tier 1 contracts, I want to get in and out as fast as possible. That's why I do those 3. Now let's go over the contracts in the tier 2 zone. I still like to do the eliminate the bounty contract. However, this time around, you're probably going to want a pack-a-punched weapon because it's going to have a lot more health. And you can even have a disciple as an HVT, and the disciples are pretty hard to take down. So the bounty contract we picked up was a disciple, and I really don't want to try to fight an HVT disciple with a pack 1 weapon while being solo. If you ever feel like you're in over your head, don't risk it. Don't lose all of your gear stuff. If you want to cancel a contract, it's super simple. Open your map. For me, I gotta hold B, but it'll tell you if you're playing on controller, it will tell you what button you have to press for it. So I can get the zombie off me, hold it up, B to cancel, and now we can pick another contract. So if you ever get overwhelmed and you feel like it's something you're not going to be able to complete, just cancel it and find another one. Now, all of the contracts in tier 2 are pretty easy. It just depends if you're geared up or not. If you're running with multiple people and you've got multiple pack-a-punch weapons, you really aren't going to have an issue with any of these, but there is one contract that you can do extremely easily, even if you haven't packed yet and if you're solo. This is the easiest contract in the game. It's the deliver cargo contract. So if you're struggling with other contracts or you're just not geared up yet, set, this is the best contract to do. So once you pick it up, you got to head to the marked location. When you get there, you're going to find a garage with zombies in front of it. You can kill them, but if you don't have anything, you can just throw a decoy, which you are able to spawn in with. The decoy is going to make the zombies go away from it. We can then open the garage and we can get in the vehicle and just drive on by. Now, all we have to do is drive this to the marked location on the map. There is going to be an enemy helicopter that shoots at you, but he really doesn't do a ton of damage. And as long as you're just driving to the objective, you should be fine. Do not run over zombies. Running over zombies damages your vehicle a lot, so try to dodge all the zombies on the way there. I know, running over zombies is fun, but that's the quickest way to lose this contract, is just running into a bunch of zombies. So at the delivery point, you can go ahead and run over the zombies because we no longer need the vehicle, and you're going to get your rift. Unfortunately, no schematic. And that's it. That's all you have to do for this contract. Drive the vehicle to the location, and you're done. You don't have to shoot any zombies. It is super duper safe. Now for the hard ones. Let's talk about farming contracts in the big bad red tier 3 zone. But before we head there, there's a few things we need to do. One, you definitely want to have decoys. Decoys are going to be super helpful for getting you out of tight situations, and these aren't hard to get. You can actually spawn in with decoys. You don't have to buy these. So just spawn in with decoys, and if you ever run out, you can see right now we only have one, and if we throw this one, we're going to run out. But look on the map, look for an ammo crate. We can go up to it, and there we go. We got 3 more decoys, and you can do that all over the map. These crates are all over, so if you spawn in with decoys, as long as you don't pick up something else, you should be good, and these are going to be super helpful. But on top of this, you also want to get a kill streak. Not just any kill streak. There's 3 different kill streaks you want to look out for: the precision airstrike, the mortar strike, or the juggernaut call-in. We're actually not going to be using these kill streaks. The reason we have these is that you actually run faster with a kill streak in your hand than you do with the weapon. So you can see this is how we run normally. Then if we pull out the kill streak, it is noticeably faster, and there's a lot of fast zombies in the tier 3 zone, so anything you can do to make yourself faster, you want to get. You can see we've also got stamina up. Stamina up is going to be super helpful because it makes you run faster. Excuse me, dog. The only thing you can't outrun is hellhounds, so for these, you want to switch to a throwing knife. You actually got to take away the kill streak, throw the throwing knife at the dog, and now you can switch back to your kill streak. But with this, you can outrun all of the zombies here, just not the dogs. You just want to be careful to not accidentally use your kill streak, because if you run out of your kill streak, you're going to be walking slow again. Now, if you don't have a kill streak, the only thing I can suggest is to drop one of your weapons and run with your fist out, because you run faster with your fist out than you do with a weapon, but a kill streak's even faster than fist. So when it comes to the tier 3 zone, obviously having more people is going to make it easier. So if you're able to find 1 to 2 people to play with, I would highly recommend that. And if you don't have anyone to grind with, I am going to leave my Discord down below. There's tons of people always looking to grind stuff in zombies, MP, and I'm sure you'll be able to find some people to farm some of these tier 3 contracts with. But either way, I'm going to be doing this solo. So the methods I'm showing in this work solo. They're just going to be slightly easier the more people you have. In the tier 3 zone, there's only 2 contracts I recommend doing, and one of them doesn't involve getting any kills, so it doesn't matter if you have a good weapon. This is the cargo delivery contract. However, as you can see, it's not always spawned in here, but there is a way to force it to spawn in. If you see this contract right here, the escort mission. So if you see the escort mission on the map, you actually want to pick up this contract and you want to cancel it. This is going to force the contract we're looking for to spawn in. However, it's going to take a second for it to spawn in after it's been canceled. I'd also recommend to stay on the rooftops because it's safer up here. Zombies will still come up here. It's just not going to be as many as you see on the ground. And there's zip lines. You're able to use these zip lines to go from location to location, and it's probably the safest way to travel in the tier 3 area. But finally, the contract we're looking for has spawned in. It is the deliver cargo contract, and it's always going to spawn in this area. So we do have to go down to get this. So this is going to be the hardest part, but luckily we got decoy. So if we throw a decoy over here, we can pick up the contract. That's going to give us the time we need. Once we pick up the contract, we're going to head down here. This is going to be the location that it always spawns at. There's not zombies in front of here, but most time there is. If there is zombies, throw a decoy, let the zombies go to the decoy. Now we're going to open the cargo contract and we're going to get in the LTV. Now, once again, all we have to do is drive this LTV to the marked location. So I'd recommend going this way. Then we're going to turn left at the intersection. And we're going to make our way up here. You want to be careful because you don't want to take the LTV to a dead end, but just follow the roads and you should be able to get there pretty easily. It's always going to be in the same spot. So here we go, up and over, and we're going to deliver this. Ooh, there we go. All right, there's our rift. Come on. Come on, give me a good schematic, baby. Oh, cool. We got the tombstone schematic. So there is a schematic for us. Now, after you finish this contract, a new escort mission is going to spawn in. We're just going to drive there, pick it up, and cancel it. I could use some more decoys, so we're going to head down. Make sure you're always filling up on decoys because these are lifesavers. Also, it's going to give you more throwing knives to take care of the dogs. All right, so throw a decoy. We're going to pick up the escort. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. And once again, all we're going to do is cancel the escort mission, and we're going to wait for the cargo delivery to spawn back in. And just like that, after a few minutes, the deliver cargo contract spawned right back in the same exact spot. So we're just going to rinse and repeat. Come down here, throw a decoy to be safe, pick up the contract, and we can head back to the gas station because we already know where it's going to spawn in at. This time there are zombies in front of it, so no big deal. We're going to throw our decoy, let the zombies get distracted by the decoy, open this up, get back in the LTV, and the path you want to take is the exact same. You're going to deliver to the same spot every time. So this time I'm going to show you the pathway I take, just in case you get confused on it, but it's a very simple path. Turn up here. Oh, okay. Well, I scuffed it a little bit. Okay. Usually you don't want to hit that, but other than that, it's exactly. So do this, go through, open it up. Okay, no schematic this time. Past this point, if you need to re-gear, since it takes a few minutes for the other contracts to spawn in, you can actually go and drive to a buy station out of the tier 3 zone if you want to. That way, if you need to buy armor plates or anything else, it's going to be a lot safer to buy things outside of the tier 3 area. And conveniently, you're going to have a free car. Since you just finished that contract, you can just drive right there. All right, get some plates. Also going to buy self-revives because self-revives are so helpful solo. All it takes is one mistake without a self-revive and you just lost your run. So I like to have a few of them in my inventory ready to go. The other contract I recommend doing in the tier 3 zone is the eliminate the bounty contract. This one's going to be quicker, but it's way more risky. You got to be set up for this. And this one, you're going to have to shoot some things and you're going to have to stay alive. But if you have the right setup, this is doable even solo. And the special setup you want to have is the crossbow with thermal bolts. This does a ton of damage to HVTs. These are the attachments I have on it if you want to copy it. The most important thing are the thermal tipped arrows. You definitely want to use these. Also, having speed cola is going to be super helpful for this because this thing reloads pretty slow, and speed cola makes this reload almost instantly. And of course, you want to pack a punch it all 3 times and get it either purple or orange rarity. Okay, doggy. Okay, that's some dogs. That's some dogs. That's some dogs. Y'all gotta go. Okay, dogs are gone. And now let's see how quickly we can take out this mimic. All right, come on, mimic. Come on, mimic. Also, staying on high ground would be helpful. Unfortunately, this area, we don't really have a ton of options for high ground. Oh, there we go. All you have to do is stick him with it, and it's going to constantly do damage. That might be enough to kill him. Continuously doing damage. There we go. Run away, run away. And he's dead. Just like that, he is gone. Now we've got to get the loot. Killing him doesn't do anything if you're not able to get the loot. We need to make sure all the dogs are dead. All right, no more dogs. And we're going to throw a lovely little decoy down. And there's our reward whip. Oh, Juggernaut suit. That's helpful. Using the Juggernaut is another way to kill HVTs pretty easy. So we can use this for a future run if we want to kill those. Put that over a mortar strike, and we can run fast with it as well. But you saw how quick that was. We can go pick up another one of these and rinse and repeat. If you're able to get this strategy down, even though it's more risky, this is the quickest way to just get schematic after schematic. Bye, Mangler! Oh, there we go. So works against a Mangler. Oh, there we go. Elemental pop recipe. All right, getting all sorts of schematics today. And if you're playing with a group of people all using the crossbow with thermite tips, you're going to be able to destroy every boss almost instantly. All right, come on, disciple. And there's a disciple. Oh my, and he's already gone. Well, definitely works against disciples. And if I haven't already made this clear, it doesn't matter what schematic you do in each zone. They all have the same chance of giving you any schematic. So every single contract in the tier 3 zone has the same exact chance of giving you the ray gun schematic. So no, it does not have to be a mega abomination to get the ray gun schematic. It can be any contract in a tier 3 zone to get it. Another mimic gone. Oh, orange aether tool. I'll take that. That's another amazing part of farming these contracts. You're going to get a lot of legendary aether tools and pack-a-punch crystals. So next game you play, you can spawn in, put it on your crossbow, and then head right to this area. That's what I did. As soon as this game started, I was able to pack-a-punch my crossbow and make it legendary tier, and I went right into farming. So make sure you save some of the stuff you get. That way you can start farming immediately in your next game. And great, we just crashed again. I've been trying to get a Mega Abomination to show you guys that this strat also works taking down the HVT version of the Mega Abomination, but it definitely does. This takes out all the bosses. Doesn't matter what HVT you're doing it for. The Mega Abomination does take a few more bolts to take out, but it is still really easily doable with this strat. So with that, guys, that is every single schematic in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, how you get it, and the best way to farm it. If you have any additional tips to add to this, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and I will be making updated guides whenever they add new schematics in the future. So if you want to see stuff like that, make sure to unlock the sub button. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys have a great day. See you in the next one. Peace.